Welcome to the
to
Good
the
Set
podcast.
Podcast. Welcome to the
Happy
podcast.
Monday.
Happy Monday. Ah, my
Starting
goodness.
off Monday with a unprofessional bang.
No, they didn't have to know that. If you're not on our live stream right now, you would not know anything that's happening.
Yeah, so actually since Monday siya,
Mm.
and we're gonna do news, diba?
Mhm.
I want to share something very that's
Uplifting.
helpful. Yeah.
Okay, game.
So should we start with that or
Yes,
start with the
of course
news?
we start with that, Jim. This is
Oh,
your
sige.
daily, libreng calm.
Libreng come. Pero anyway, I just want to share from this book that you should not read.
Always with the non-recos.
I'm reading it for you,
Okay.
and I will synthesize it for you.
Okay. Alam mo may mga ganong app na I'm so
I
iffy about. Yung mga read books in 15 minutes.
I did that before, di ba?
Summaries. And I'm like,
Nakakatawa nga.
yuck. Sobrang am I a snob?
Hindi. It's not about being a snob, but like it's not as effective as like wala lang.
And for me, is it allowed? Like, binigyan ka ba
Yeah,
ng... Talaga?
Yeah.
Binigyan sila ng permission to do that?
ng publishers.
Talaga?
Oh.
Okay. Anybody use that stuff? I'm iffy about it.
Anyway,
Okay.
so the book is called Slow Productivity.
Okay.
Okay?
You don't like it?
Okay naman. It's just kahit naka 2 times speed na ako sa Audible.
Slow talaga siya.
Slow talaga.
Siyempre. Kailangan naman, super productivity. Oh, how would you get it over? You better slow down. Sobrang bilis niya.
So it's by
What is
Cal Newport.
Tell us first why you started reading this book.
Okay. I realized na the pandemic, parang when they first announced na like, okay, the world is closing, the only mode that I got into to quote unquote survive mentally was to keep pushing forward.
Mm.
Like I realized like I know kasi the pandemic like affected a lot of people differently, right? Like I know a lot of people that just could not parang syempre you were faced with like, oh my god, the world, what's this? Why am I on a Zoom call?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
the world's ending.
It was so different. It was
Parang medyo, in a way, everyone kind of went through a near-death experience, and it kind of, they saw the end of the world, and then it kind of shaped them for the next few years.
Yeah, everyone was thinking, what's the point? Anything they would do.
And for me, I think what happened to me was, for so long, I defined my self-worth with accomplishment. So in those next few months, it was all about I need something accomplished. Because if not,
what does accomplishment mean? Like done, getting things done.
I need things to get done. I need a project. Therefore, in the pandemic, we revamped Linya Linya. We started Putty Rock, which has almost 300 videos now. We opened the new Linya Linya office.
We did a daily pod.
We did the What the Sprack. We got the Spotify deal. We
got signed to a music label.
I forgot about that. Oo nga pala. And we released our album House Plants. I wrote most of the album.
Napapagod ako thinking about all stuff. Anyway.
So all these things. And after that, I feel like nung nag-normalize na yung world, I think I was trying to keep up with that. And naging ganun na yung response ko to stress and fear. So whenever I'd be afraid, I'll go into hyper productivity mode.
Yeah.
Without actually acknowledging that what am I feeling? I'm afraid. I'm sad.
Mm.
You know, I'm hurt. So I that's why the book interested me because like parang finally, sige na nga, bibigyan ko na. Kasi si Sab, in fairness to her, in my drawer there, I have a sheet, a worksheet that Sab gave to me at the start of 2020.
Oh. Wala na. Tinanggal mo na. I printed him like this thick exercise journal thing, workbook.
It's called How to Do the Rest.
No. How to rest.
How to Rest.
How to rest. And then pagkita ko, ginagamit ni Vito as scratch paper for his drawings.
Or coaster ko pang kape. So
because he doesn't know how to rest. If anybody wants to do that workshop with me, maybe I should offer it to our podcast.
Yeah. So actually now, I am now because parang I realized after all these months of, working tirelessly, and then my dad kept warning me. He kept saying like, you're gonna get burned out. And of course, I would take it as a challenge. Parang, I'm not. I'm not. And then one day, I think after we moved here, because I promised Sab after December last year.
Q4 of 2023.
Okay.
Is a near-death experience for me.
Okay.
I mean, like literally.
Yun pala. Kwento natin. I want to share.
Yeah.
So Q4 last year, we...
Yeah. Is it annoying? Sorry, Q4 for those who are not. It's the fourth quarter of 2023.
Okay. We opened
Putty Rock,
Putty
the
Rock.
physical space.
Physical
Opened Big Fuzz,
our
physical space.
bar. We opened a bunch
physical
of
space
linya-linya branches.
Yeah.
Um,
We started Kape Kape.
Kape.
We moved. Ay, hindi pala.
We were
in the process
of moving.
Yeah, we started renovations. we bought a new place and
and then Sab obviously had a near-death experience in Boracay. So kailan ba yun? And parang after that, so we promised each other na parang, okay, let's take it easy itong 2024. Let's ang dami nating ginawa, ang dami nating...
so let's just start a live podcast every day. Then naman it took us like 6 months to get here.
So and then anyway, i-share ko na yung thing ko.
So that's why you wanted to start slow productivity.
Yes.
Like 8 months into the new year.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. So the whole concept of the book actually is about from labor workers to knowledge workers. The world now is just filled with knowledge workers.
What does that mean? Consuming knowledge?
No, parang it's like people who do analysis, people who have to do office work. Hindi siya parang by the hour, I will have this much construction done.
Okay.
This much boxes packed.
Do you mean percentage-wise of the world?
Yes. The world has, as opposed to before, it was as simple as I work in a car manufacturing thing. I do 8 cars a day, and that's my work. I did it. I get paid. Okay, so before there were it was precisely defined. Okay, na parang you do this, you get this, you get this, you get this. Okay. And then what happened was Henry Ford.
Ford cars?
Yeah. He changed it, di ba? By saying na kaya siya inaaral lang lahat ng mga operations management courses na parang he made a little tweak in the factory line.
Did you watch that movie? You did, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't about the...
Okay.
It wasn't about the
Oh, ba?
Yeah, pero ano yun eh. It was Ford Ferrari yun eh.
Did we watch that?
We did.
Forgettable much? Gosh.
We did. So, anyway, si Ford, he went to the factory and then he said like, what, imbis na ganunin mo, imbis na ikalabit mo to, pindutin mo to. Or, imbis na 3 tao dito, dapat isa lang. So, naging improved yung, he improved the system.
Is that like working smarter, not harder? Ganon?
Parang ganon, in short, yeah. So, parang, and then, productivity used to be dependent on very, very crisp quantitative measurements.
Okay.
And then, it vanished because aside from the pandemic and with the amount of tools that we have now to contact each other and whatever, and because nga mas napunta tayo sa knowledge work, okay, there is no clear single output to track. Even if you do work, identifying which is most important is almost as stressful.
Okay.
Right? So, ang nangyayari is, it's left to the individuals to execute tasks. Therefore, individuals make hacks to make sense of their own work. That's why it ended up being something visible. Because nga, if, as opposed to before, it's a clear and crisp quantitative.
Yeah, like we
output.
finished the car.
Car is
Let's put
here.
together.
Oh,
Okay.
Anong gagawin mo? Anong gagawin mo, ha?
Okay.
Parang ano?
Sino kausap mo in this, like?
Si Christian Bale.
Was he Ford?
He was Ferrari. He was working for Ferrari. Anyway.
Okay.
Natapos yung car, right? But now, because nga knowledge workers, it has become, hindi na nga siya as clearly defined. The best way to do it, especially if you're not organized, if you're not, if you can't.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
if you can't prioritize properly.
Okay. I mean, shade.
I swear I'm not.
Kidding,
That's
I'm
not
kidding,
okay. Then what will happen is I'll just do the things that visibly look productive. Chat. That's why it's you're always on Slack.
Para lang makita na you're working.
I'm here. Emailing, CCing, working an hour on an email.
Lalo na ngayong work from home, yung maraming tao, remote work.
Making sure that I'm busier than I am. And anyway, it's now the culture of busyness. Kaya we go for shallow tasks. Diba? Kasi that's why I like this quote. It's safer to chime in on email threads than to take on brave new calls. Diba? So parang that's why most of the time you spend your whole day like
just mema. Noted with thanks.
Yeah.
Got it.
Instead of making that call, which is scary and you know that could affect the business or your work or whatever in like significantly.
So what is it trying to say? Like what in slow productivity? Like where does that come in? Like what is it trying to do? What is it telling you to do?
Ano?
What is what is it telling you to do?
Slow much?
Like okay, gets. Okay.
Last like it's starting, syempre, I have to start with the definition. Ganun naman ang libro, di ba? Hindi naman
I
siya.
didn't know you were gonna do a full freaking summary.
I'm doing
Okay.
Hindi, kasi I think just knowing that,
Yeah, that helps.
I think it helps everyone who's hearing this to know that one.
Pero ikaw as an employer, do you appreciate that?
As an employer, yeah, because
People
parang,
replying on Slack and like saying,
well,
yung totoo. I mean, like, gusto mo naman yun.
Yeah, pero I mean, I can easily filter kasi like, okay, you're always on Slack, pero when the work that matters.
Yeah. And I think after learning about this, you'll be more parang, wait, you can't easily BS me with your replies and your emails. But I need to see what you're actually doing.
The way, that's true, but the way I'm receiving it is it's the responsibility of the company to establish that culture.
Yeah.
Gets mo? Kasi ako, when I in my old job, the culture was aalis ka ng 6 p.m.?
Yeah.
Grabe ha?
Yep.
Parang ang trato sa akin nun was like, again, I was a millennial. And during that time, millennials were the Gen Z. Na
Yeah.
everyone was trying to figure out, ano ba itong Gen Z? Ano ba itong Gen Z? Ganyan. Ano ba itong millennial na to? So me, leaving work at 6 p.m. was the equivalent
Was
of,
a shock.
wow, tangina,
Yeah. Ano, work from home ka?
pupunta ka,
Ganon.
ganun, pupunta kang US? Ano?
Oh.
Ganun ba? Hindi, I mean, mag-VL ka?
Yeah,
Mukhang
yeah.
mag-VL ka.
Like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, or
Weird.
I remember one time I told my boss na I couldn't do something which was on a Saturday.
Yeah.
He told me, next Saturday punta tayong Pampanga. Or this Saturday punta tayong Pampanga. Tapos ako, sir, may ano kasi ako eh. May event ako eh. Tapos siya, anong event?
Paki mo.
Sabi ko, I have a gig. Yeah. And then he says in front of the whole office, like, ano pala eh. May tutugtog pala to eh. Ano, marami bang manunod sa'yo niyan? Tapos ako like, it depends. So, kayo ba talaga yung pupuntahan? Kayo ba talaga yung papanoorin? Parang gano'n, like, and then
what was the ending?
Ano na lang, parang medyo ano pa nga sabi niya. Ano na lang, iba na lang yung sasama sa sa Pampanga kasi may may concert eh. May concert.
Do you know that there's a trend now, which is a good thing? A lot of millennial managers are absolutely protecting the Gen Zers. As in, they're like, there's a lot of reels that I watch about this. Na parang they're on a call and they're like, no, don't worry about it. You know, like, it's okay, it's fine. Don't worry. Everybody makes mistakes. Alam mo, wag mo nang isipin, yung ganyan. Like, I'll do it. I'll handle it. Tas parang the millennials are like eating their lunch at their desk para the Gen Zs don't have to worry about doing something. Parang sinasunod natin para mag-change yung next workforce.
Kung ano yung ginawa sa atin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But
nice.
not all though.
Not all.
Kasi kaya nga that's why in the last episode we did, I did nga Jerry Maguire's speech about towards millennials na hey, stop studying the Gen Z as like as if they're like aliens that we need to control.
Yeah.
Accept that this is the world that they live in. This is the world we live in. And how can we help them? And how can we support them?
No, it's pretty wild because the Gen Z, I think they are considered, the Gen Z or Alpha, they're considered the anxious generation. Because imagine sa atin, Facebook came out when you were in college na. Imagine being in grade school and high school, seeing what everyone is thinking about everything, not being able to form your own opinion because you gotta check like, ano kayang tingin ng iba? It's wild.
Yeah.
And then like thinking always like, baka mali ako. Like, ano kaya yung template for this, template for that?
But how
like,
come,
it's so
pero that's why it's so dependent on the family.
Yeah.
Now that the family has to be supportive.
Good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Kamala na. Anyway, thank you for that. I like that reminder to just, you know what? Let's just, ano yung reminder?
Well, it's a series kasi.
Okay, so we'll continue it tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, okay.
Point ko is first, let's be aware.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay, well, let's get on to the news. Wait lang, sige, news na tayo. Fine.
Before we get to the news, I would like to shout out Purdue, si Trisha. It's her last episode today.
Yeah.
But she helped us set this up. And also shout out to Purdue because I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. But as soon as I got into the shower,
what?
Because of Purdue, who was not in the shower with me,
thank God,
gave us Lush.
Oh, and may
Lush,
gift siya sa amin.
Lush is the greatest thing in the world. I love.
Purdue gave us these gifts.
And Lush kasi, I believe that Lush can save the world.
I believe that Lush can save the world.
I believe that Lush can save the world. Na parang
We're talking about the brand
yeah,
Lush.
yes. Imbis na bomba, bigyan mo na lang ng bath bombs. Like ito, kuwari, gusto mo bombahin yung isang country.
Akala ko bomba as in hubad.
Hindi, bomba. Parang imbis na bomba, like, guys, bakit pa tayo nag-away? Ito na lang, mag-bath bomb kayo. Diba? Or like, kuwari, like,
Yung napapamigay ni Kamala sa ano niya.
o kuwari, lapitan mo.
Speech niya, convention niya. Here are some bath bombs from Lush!
Okay.
Boom! Bango!
But Lush talaga is like, everything has thyme, everything has rosemary.
Yeah.
Sarap! Naka-good vibes. Anyway.
All right, let's get on to the news. Did you see this? We have not talked about this, but the Algerian boxer.
Mm-mm.
Did you see about this?
You told me about this, yeah.
But did you see that she won the gold?
Okay. That's awesome.
It's so awesome. So I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but just in case you haven't, may summary ba tayo dito?
Yan.
So she got the gold despite facing gender controversy as people publicly accused her with transphobic remarks. So people were claiming that she is not a woman and she's playing in the sport boxing for women.
Yeah, kasi prior to that, there was already an issue, diba? Na parang these right-wing nut jobs are saying na basically they're saying na you cannot if you're female, then you must compete in female competition. If you're male, in male. So and then nag-fake news to sila Elon Musk, J.K. Rowling.
They were sharing the fake news tapos
na she's not female.
Sobrang as in I am at a loss for words.
Pero patingin nga nung
mga posts nila, wag na.
Hindi, I wanna see.
Okay.
And then did they ever retract?
I don't think they ever. Parang I think si JK nakita ko na sinabi niya parang, well, yung parang okay, pero kasi dot. Yung
may
gano'n.
bago na naman si JK.
Apparently.
Gago talaga
Wait,
yan.
apparently, may black mold yung house niya. So now people are saying, bakit this is what's affecting her? Like, is this why she's weird? So
FYI,
Jack Rowling.
J.K. Rowling, the asshole is...
She's a TERF. That's what it's called.
What is that?
What is it? What is it?
Trans lang ba? Or...
Ano parang something... Can you help me? What is TERF?
So hindi siya homophobic. She's just transphobic.
Transphobic. Well, that makes you a homophobe, right?
Yeah.
Trans exclusionary radical feminist. So it's a feminist whose views on gender identity are considered hostile to transgender people, or who opposes social and political policies designed to be inclusive of transgender people.
Okay. So anyway.
So she has been wildly vocal about her ano ba? Parang I will say hatred for transgender
ako sabi
folk. Yeah.
I think definitely it's called hatred because to have that platform and to keep vocalizing and keep expressing your issues.
Yeah.
Parang even if people already parang express dismay over and I think the heartbreaking thing here is like you are a fucking billionaire because you made a story about outcasts and people that were maligned and find magic in their hearts and chorba. Tas ganyan ka. Gago ka, J.K. Rowling.
I'm sad nga kasi parang nagka-grief ako for Harry Potter. But then people started pointing out like, actually, marami ring problematic sa Harry Potter. And they're saying like parang, for example, like Cho Chang, the Asian, parang, Cho Chang yung pangalan niya. Parang Cho Chang, parang ganun. Parang it's racist.
Was it Cho Chang?
Cho Chang, that's her name.
Cho Chang.
Yeah, but it's like, it's the one, it's the only.
Why?
And there's actually like, Parang it's and there parang yung ibang mga race in yung mga non-whites.
Oh.
Parang mga weird yung mga
Burrito,
pangalan.
ganun.
Basta it's like okay. And Parvati Patil and Padma Patil. Ewan ko ba?
Gago.
Um,
So, nakakatawa na, what if, and I'm sure she's pro-Trump, no?
for sure.
Oh, anyway, let's,
Okay, so anyway, so the news is, wait lang, sorry, first of all, congratulations to Emaine.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. We can get back to it.
Congratulations to her. Para tapos na. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so going to J.K. Rowling. So meron siyang black mold. Do you know, I haven't read about this. So let's read upon it. Over the past few days, internet users have been dunking on Rowling's ex-avatar after eagle-eyed posters thought they'd spotted an infestation in the background of Rowling's profile picture. Sorry, but is that black mold growing up the walls of her house? Posted Mushy Crouton last Tuesday over Rowling's profile picture. Is that why she's the way she is? Patingin nga. There's an nga. What?
Oh.
Okay, there's a picture here on
Baka it's just lighting, hindi ba?
Grabe naman yan. Hindi, alam ko kasi diba she has a cabin. But it looks like a fake background though.
Anyway.
Users also posted other photos Rowling had uploaded over the years of herself sitting in her living room in front of cream-colored walls highlighted by dark blooming patterns painted on the walls, which do look at least a little bit like mold. So people are suspecting that it's poisoning her brain because it's very dangerous, black mold.
Oh.
If you have black mold in the house, that's gonna really affect you. It can cause depression, anxiety, brain fog, insomnia, which can result in a variety of personality issues, including mood swings, problems assimilating new information, being transphobic. Joke lang. So, yeah, that's
wild.
Will that make sense? Or has she always been like, meh?
Are there any gay characters ba in Harry Potter? Parang wala, no? Didn't she see Fred and George? Hindi, di ba?
No.
No?
Dumbledore.
nga pala.
But
Hagrid.
Dumbledore, totoo ba yun? Parang
Did they kind of insinuate it in the James McAvoy na walang nanood movies?
Eddie Redmayne?
The Eddie Redmayne one.
Draco Harry. Fanfic na lang ata yun, ah.
Pero meron ba nanood dito ng mga yung mga wali na prequel?
I watched Fantastic Beasts.
Kadiri kasi talaga Eddie You know, I would have been game. Just why Eddie Redmayne? Why?
Alam mo, you're so angry at Eddie Redmayne.
Why?
Feeling ko, it's not his fault. I appreciate him.
Oh, sabi no. I'm sorry. It's his fault because every role he does, it's always like that.
Trisha says, I love Eddie Redmayne.
Laging, I'm acting. I'm acting. There's a thing. Funny, like the character is supposed to be a quirky whatever, like a animal catcher. So, okay, that's the character. I'm a quirky animal catcher. Diba? Ganun eh.
Okay. Well, wait lang, shucks. I can't find can anybody find, if you can find the reel of this funny content creator na ginawa niya si Voldemort like getting ready for like her comeback. Kasi I lolled and I wanted to share it, but
I want to see that.
It's so funny, my God. Did you see that one? Okay, anyway, moving on.
Sino si Grindelwald?
Grindelwald.
Yung banker?
Yun ba yung yung daga? Joke. Dumbledore and Grindelwald were said to be lovers. Sino si Grindelwald?
Bad guy.
Who played Grindelwald?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp? Pinilitan ba siya? Hindi. They didn't end up.
They replaced him, yeah. Yeah.
Sino?
Who did they replace him with? Nakakatawa na they replaced Johnny Depp because he's problematic. Pero they're using the material of J.K. Rowling.
And they're making a series, di ba?
Yeah.
Ito yung ano, thing eh. Sobrang weird kasi nga bilyonaryo siya, di ba? It's one thing to be like a cloud chaser. Alam mo yung parang Twitter na yung ano mo, parang puhunan mo kasi parang so gusto mo ng clicks and engagement and likes kasi yung mga ganun, di ba? Cloud chasers para I want to get attention, I want to get famous because then maybe I'll earn a following and make a living out of this. But it's like, girl, what? What are you doing? Weird. Mads Mikkelsen. Sino yun? That sounds so
Basta some
familiar.
the guy that never made it as Johnny Depp. Ito si Nins.
Yes, haha, parang obvious sa Fantastic Beasts. And yes, Jem, I watched the prequels. So gay nga siya, kaya baka Eddie Redmayne was playing him gay.
They're not saying Eddie Redmayne was gay.
He's playing him gay nga.
No, but he wasn't Dumbledore.
Wasn't he Dumbledore?
He wasn't.
Who's Dumbledore?
McAvoy.
What? So who was Eddie Redmayne?
James McAvoy ba? Sorry, who was Dumbledore? Who's young? Hindi. It was sorry. Sino yung isang gago?
So Eddie Redmayne was
Jude
the author
Law.
of Fantastic
Yun.
Beasts. Jude Law.
Yun, yung gago.
Wait, is he also problematic?
Oh!
Jude Law?
Yeah!
Like Jude Law the actor?
Yes!
Why?
He...
Shucks, crush ko siya sa Alfie ba yung movie niya?
Baduino ni Jude Law. He had sex with his... Yeah, he did. He impregnated their nanny while he was married to Sienna Miller. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, see? He cheated on his ex-wife, si Sienna Miller. With the nanny.
Talagang Fantastic Beasts. What the Okay, anywho. Speaking of beasts, like gago, did you see this TikToker who was an intern who was posting TikToks of parang day in the life of an intern tapos nagpa-flatline yung patient niya, nagsi-CPR siya, lalagyan niya ng konting, natakpan niya yung face ng konti, but it's like,
oh my God.
As in, I'm not even gonna show it to you because I didn't watch it, I just saw like screenshots of it.
Can I see?
But that always...
Let's see.
Okay, fine. Here, nurse TikTokerist gains ire of netizens after posting TikTok of the cardiac monitor of a patient flatlining. I mean, how... Parang... like, I don't want to... Ayan, day in the life as a nursing student. Should we play it? So she's doing her makeup. She's doing her makeup. And if you fast forward it, she's doing like she's preparing
coffee,
preparing medication, and then like
dancing.
Oh wait,
120 120.
So she's making
bread, nagpaganda siya, nag-makeup, making breakfast.
Preparing breakfast, strawberries for baon. Asa na?
Do you think this person's gonna get fired?
She should.
Yeah.
Tapos hindi pa niya tinatanggal yung post niya.
Dancing.
Yan. A patient flatlined. Yan lang. Parang she was fired.
Ano na yung news?
Imagine, dying na patient mo, tapos lalabas mo cellphone mo para pang content.
Tangina.
Medical intern yung CPR, yung sa flatline nurse. So magkaiba sila?
Intern to doctor. Fuck. That's so scary.
Yeah.
I think, what can we do now for... Kasi kami, since we've had multiple like hospital stays, it's always weird. Like, kaya I love ko ang podkids in fair.
Why?
The mga podkids na medical,
Mm.
they never say
What do you
until we're going out,
Ah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Until we're leaving,
Yeah.
they say, "Oh, by the way, I'm a pod kid."
Yeah.
I think kasi they know na okay,
You don't want to make
we
the
don't want to
patient
make
uncomfortable.
we don't want to make you feel weird.
Yeah.
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 Grabe, paano mga dapat kasi pag OR, no cell phones except the doctor. Right?
Damn.
What the fuck? Anyway.
Well, I don't know. I guess that's their version of the pager now.
Yeah.
To get updates on like you
Hindi.
gotta be here, you gotta be there.
There's paging systems or have a anyway, kaya yan.
Yeah.
I think we'll end the pod.
We can end the pod. Well, I wanted to ask, does anybody want to go live? How about Purdue? Purdue, gusto mo mag-live with us? We're gonna ask you the question of the day. Game? Tara na.
Purdue.
Tara na, Purdue. So the question of the day posted on our Facebook, bit.ly/podkids after party, is would you ever lend a large sum of money to a friend? What is utang etiquette for you? Interesting. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Well, nakakatawa kasi si Ali yung laging nag-goyo dito, diba?
Oo nga.
Kasi like Ali always asks me like, Jim, nag-contact si ganito, humingi ng pera. Tapos sinasabi ko, siguro na ganyan, nag-casino yan, tapos and then he'll end up lending the person money and then the person will never reply. So obviously, it's about like how close are you with the friend. Okay, Purdue.
Game.
Let's ask
May experience ka ba dito, Purdue?
Are you online?
Purdue, of course she's online.
No, I mean, is she there?
Yeah, there. Hi. Hi.
Good morning
We have
po.
Purdue on the pod. Purdue, ever ka ba nagpautang ng malaking sum of money to a friend?
Di pa naman ganun kalaki. Siguro pinakamalaki na yung 5.
Yaman ni Purdue, oh. Di daw malaki yung 5.
Grabe. Malaki na pala.
Pero may humingi ba ng even more than that? Tapos nag-no ka or ano?
Merong recently, yung best friend ko, humingi siya ng large amount. Pero kasi pang help sa tuition niya, and then I had to say no lang because I'm also in between, like I have a lot of expenses right now. So ayun.
Paano ka nag-no?
Ang ginawa ko, kinonta ko yung isa naming friend. Sabi ko, ito nangungutang. Tapos siya yung nagpautang.
Oh, that's helpful.
Kasi
Yeah.
because you know it's your best friend, so alam mo namang legit,
Yes.
right? Hindi
Yes.
scammer.
Yes.
Yaman ni Purdue, daming pautang naman Purdue.
Oh, Purdue, last.
Mm.
So, dun sa binanggit ko kanina, didn't it resonate? Do you feel like it resonated with you? Yung, it's called pseudo-productivity. Do you find yourself parang there's this internal pressure that you have to be doing something so that you are
Mukhang may
actually
ginagawa
doing
ka.
something.
Na it's
And
visible.
therefore, you're not focused on doing something.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm.
And pero do you feel like sa culture nyo in work nagaganyan ba kayo? Or hindi naman?
Sa work, hindi naman. Parang kung may downtime talaga. Pero I feel that usually pag weekends. Kasi parang, you get all this free time and you're like, I need to be able to do something productive, ganon. But then I realize and I remind myself na parang the weekends are for rest days.
Yeah.
So it's okay to take a break.
Yeah.
Girl.
Tsaka kasi, hindi kasi Pinoy yung mga boss mo, di ba? Kaya may respeto sila sa downtime.
Oo, parang kunyari pag 6 p.m. or pag out na talaga, papauwiin ka na talaga nila. Tapos parang pag nag-over ka, sasabihin, oh no,
Yeah.
you're already over your time.
Alam ko,
Ganun.
bawal nga yun di ba? Sa ibang company, a lot of companies.
Actually, nakakatawa nga kwento sa akin ng sisters ko who live in Sydney. They told me nga na they're still, culture shock pa rin sila when like, they email someone and then the person like says, I'm currently surfing.
Get back to you.
Get back to you next week. Ganun. So parang wala sila, like parang
Yeah.
wala eh. This would just work.
Ang ganda lang sinabi ni Nicole here on the chat. Sabi niya, si Papa God nga nagpapahinga. Tama.
Mm-mm.
So, wait, ano nangyari sa ano natin? Question of the day.
Sumagot na siya.
Tapos na, okay, akala ko. Okay. Alright. Oo nga. So, okay.
Okay, alis ka na.
Thanks.
Does anybody else want to share their
Oo nga.
utang story? Thanks, Trisha. Sige na. It's our first time opening up the
Phone.
pod.
Paano ba gawin,
Paano
Produ?
ba?
Ikwento mo nga. Can you give them instructions how they can...
Do they raise a hand?
Or do they click something? What do they do?
Di rin niya alam.
FYI, for the podcast, let's end it na lang earlier. Yung
Okay.
kanina, no?
Alright. Okay.
Pero ngayon, let's just ask them.
Okay, bye. Gonna bye na?
Hindi, cut na lang ni...
Okay.
O sige, bye, podcast.
Bye.